Major questions as we learn promises about vaccine distribution may be too good to be true. State giving the order to expand vaccines to those 65 and older. But as our Cameron Polam learns, that decision doesn't necessarily reflect reality.
It was only days earlier, federal officials with Operation Warp Speed stood side by side, telling states they'd soon be flooded with extra doses of the coronavirus vaccine and urging those same states to open up the distribution to folks 65 and older. That's just what Arizona did, state officials announcing the change Wednesday. However, we're learning county leaders tasked with that distribution were never alerted ahead of time.
It caught us off guard.
Dr. Tesha Spears with Pinal County Health says the announcement from the state caused residents there to flood phone lines and online systems for appointments that weren't there.
Our vaccine supply is so limited. We think it's a misrepresentation to the public to suggest that we have enough vaccine at the current time.
Her county isn't alone. Maricopa health leaders responding to this as well.
We're not sure when we'll have enough vaccine to include the additional 400,000 people in the 65 and over category.
In fact, every county we spoke with says they don't have enough supply to move on to that group as they continue to work through 1A and others in the 1B priority population.
Okay.
Adding to the confusion, some state leaders across the nation hearing that massive supply promised by the federal government won't happen, a concern we took directly to the top.
So luckily it doesn't impact our current plans, but it is disappointing because we would have loved to be able to ramp up.
State Health Director Kara Chris says the state will continue to receive its normal allocation and make that available to counties. However, she also admits information about supply continues to be unclear.
We can't guarantee that we won't get decreased vaccine coming up in several weeks.
If it does, that will spell trouble for the governor's plan to vaccinate his way out of this pandemic. Either way, county leaders we spoke with say the state should focus on under-promising and over-delivering.
The messaging must be clear at all levels of government with regard to that, because otherwise it just creates frustration, anger, depression among people who are looking for the vaccine and wondering why they can't get it.
I'm Cameron Polam, ABC 15, Arizona.